I have chili salted chips.
What about black pepper fries?
Nah, these are chili fries. I make black pepper fries when I can be asked to find a potato.
I need to try it. I actually need to try that.
Dude, just shallow fry chips in a frying pan, and then season them with...
No, he's American. French fried potatoes.
No man.
I took offense to that.
Nah, you gotta make them yourself from scratch using a potato.
Lol.
I can't even hear you right now. I'll just lower it to 2. There you go. I was joking because I was just saying that in America it's French fries.
No, those are skinny fries.
French fries.
Is it Doom Fiend?
I'm talking handmade fat fries,
Wait,
shallow fried, and then seasoned with ground black pepper. And it's amazing.
Doom Fiend or something?
Yes.
Why isn't it showing
I
up?
like it. Is this from the original Doom, or was this for the remake?
This is original.
Oh wow. That's ridiculous. That's really catchy.
Nah, really?
Meanwhile, my cat is being dumb and doesn't know how to climb.
Oh, right, this stream, yeah. Oh!
So, are we in stream because Lewis at the stream?
I'm streaming right now.
Oh, what are you streaming?
If you check. I'm just gonna stream until Lewis starts.
Alright.
He's streaming Rayman Legends.
Oh, really?
Yep. That's why I was waiting so long to start this because we were taking ages to finish Origins.
Oh, you were just gonna record this stream. You're just gonna stream it for your channel?
Legend.
What the hell?
No, I'll
Oh, you are joking.
I'll do an actual Legends LP at some point, but I streamed Origins a while back, so.
I see the stream. By the way, it says Crash Insane Trilogy.
It should be changed now.
It says the English live stream, but under it says Crash Insane.
Oh, the game. Right. Before I change that.
Yeah, I actually got Twitch on my phone, you know, so I can probably see it.
Rayman. Yep.
But it's actually not that bad with this.
Oh shit, I've got to add this to my Halloween playlist.
Funny thing is, it doesn't sound that bad with these kind of horns.
Alright. I'm gonna turn the stuff up here.
I don't hear any audio. Oh wait, because I'd be hearing you, right?
You should be able to hear us, things going up. Is it too quiet?
Dude.
I don't have any. Do I have volume on this?
Dude.
So I wonder if I can, like...
I find audio on this. My mobile version's weird.
Fireworks? Someone's setting off something in the background.
I don't know how to turn up some Steam audio on my phone.
Can you check it, Jory, then?
Check
On my
what?
phone.
The, stream audio. It only take like 2 seconds. No! Oh man. Tell me if it sounds good or not.
Okay, we got it. Doom is fun.
Tuh. I might stream Doom at some point.
Oh yeah, I keep thinking it's.
Now I hear it.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Is it?
The thing is, I'm older and I don't know how to mute it.
Audio's fine.
Alright.
Come on, what?
Can you please move the other way? This is why I hate the AI sometimes.
And this is why I'm glad I have PS4. I
Okay.
know this theme. Oh, this is the Frontier theme.
Oh, you
Frontier
mean
Brain
that
theme.
bit?
Now I remember hearing this in the battle, somewhere in the battle.
Oh crap. Alright. So I'm gonna try see if I can launch him further away. There we go. Oh crap. How do I make him leave?
How do you... What the hell? Why'd it explode?
Because I was
You're launching in the wrong direction. You want to launch in the other way.
no, that's not what the issue was. I was controlling him for a brief period because one way I try to play this game sometimes is control both Murphy and the character. And I almost primarily look at the gamepad when I do that, but I'm gonna try not doing it as much for this run because most of the time it's more trouble than it's worth.
Will we just run into that if you let him...
I probably.
God, he moves so slow.
He doesn't run at all.
Super guide, what? Unnecessary punching right there.
Oh, please go get that.
Be precise, at least.
Okay, he knows to do that.
Oh god.
Oh crap. I thought I could tap on the thing.
Alright. Yeah, dinner's done, so I'll be back very shortly.
Alright.
Cool. I don't want to go work
Yeah.
today. I can't be asked.
That's been
Guys, I've got the fuck it. How do I get rid of the fuck it's?
What is that pose?
Such puzzle. You know, teensy monarchies are quite easy to break into. You've just got to kill the previous monarch.
Grab onto the
There's
thing.
a lot of kings and queens.
Yo.
Oh my god, what?
What is this AI?
Makes you wish you had the PS4 version.
Alright, you know what? Screw this.
You're controlling him?
Wait. No, he's still on the thing. Wait, what?
Took a lot to him.
Wait, is it? Okay, now I can control. Alright. Just gonna... Okay. See how well this goes.
Got left. But did you just turn off Murphy?
No, he's still on, but...
I don't wanna go to work.
Okay.
Why can't I just get good at Halo 5's online and fucking go pro and make money that way?
Hey, it'll be... yeah, I guess. But then you have to play, like, almost nothing but Halo 5.
No, I can play whatever the fuck I want.
Well, yeah, but if you want to keep being, like, the top cack.
I am the top cack. I'm like gold 6, mate. That's like the highest rank. He says, talking completely out of his arse.
Alright.
Harry, you and I both know I can diamond easy if I put my mind to it.
Why is Rayman? Or why is Glowbox there?
It's because I have 2 players technically on right now.
Oh. That's gonna be awkward.
I'm just okay, I'm just gonna make him leave.
Probably better for the fact that they separated the levels for Murphy as touch levels in the definitive.
Yeah. Cause like the levels where it's like you just running to the side and quickly doing the Murphy actions, those work a lot better for the touch controls. I see what they were trying to go for with the regular stages, but you know the AI just leaves a lot to be desired.
Right.
Well, no, the thing that is to be desired is better AI.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
It's not a lot, it's actually quite one pretty simple thing.
Well, not exactly, because
I'm taking the piss.
whether you are or not, like, AI... I don't know how AI is supposed to, like, be programmed in, so...
AI's a pain in the ass. Neural AI is more of a pain in the ass.
Different kind of like scenarios for it or something like that.
Huh?
Like an AI, you gotta make it like so it'll like adjust to certain scenarios, right?
Yeah, you have to... It's like, with, like, Kingdom Hearts bosses and stuff like that. They have, like, certain patterns that are supposed to be, like... Depending on, like, what the situation is, how much health they have left and stuff like that.
Or like positioning from your
Yeah,
or, like,
from...
your positioning compared to them,
yeah.
like, these as like jumping spins and all that during the second rotations.
Oh, I missed something.
You program only to get these farther away from you.
Yeah. It's like, you see the pace of the game is up substantially when Murphy's not involved. Like, I don't know, I have mixed feelings about Murphy in this game. Like, it's a cool idea, and I do like it for the most part, but I just don't think it holds a candle to the regular gameplay. And I wouldn't...
Yeah, PS4 version has the advantage of, like, just Murphy being context sensitive.
Yeah. And, like, again, there's advantages and disadvantages for both versions, I think. And it's a good idea how the Switch version, I believe, lets you do both ways.
Yeah, but the Murphy touch means
Yeah.
completely something else entirely.
Yeah. And just the controls and everything, like, if you thought Origins was good, like, this just perfects it to basically as good as it can be.
This is probably just like one of the most solid games I can think of, really, by itself.
Like, just, like, how solid it is in general and all that.
Right, take, Murphy aside on occasion.
Yeah, that can be argued, but...
Mech Alarm's glitch in the system. The only problem with it is the boss fights. Because they're just bullshit.
Like, hard bullshit?
Or is it just, like, badly designed?
The first boss fight, you have to throw grenades into the guy's mouth after he exhausts himself.
How long does that take?
Depends on how good you are at the game.
Well, at least it's skill based.
The second boss fight, you can't hurt the boss. You just can't. He's indestructible.
So you just gotta run?
You gotta run around and destroy boxes to get control chips, and then you gotta break into the room in the middle. And then in the room in the middle, you can take control of the guy. You get like a minute of invincibility just wrecking shit. And then the level after is like the next phase of the boss fight, but it's like a third boss fight where you can actually damage him because his armor's cracked and shit, so...
Nice.
So it's literally like playing Zord, actually, now I think about it.
Maybe. I don't know.
He's like a mechon face guy, like metal face.
Yeah, one of the face mechon, which even the Monado can't hurt normally.
Yeah.
You have to like do some kind of, you have to like build up a chain attack and then inflict topple and you have to inflict like
topple and then
right, you have to get all the way to topple and then you can hurt him while he's down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Floger? What?
Oh, that's because I'm using a different Wii U file, so I can like play through the game without losing my 100% file.
Yeah, I'm thinking about like maybe making a separate account just so I can just in case I want a new game and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, other than what I was saying, Metal Arms has like 2 meh levels. There's a turret section, which harder difficulties just makes it more and more bullshit. And then there's the spy mission, where if you don't know what you're doing or you're not good at the game, then you're fucked.
I'll say I kind of like how this first world is kind of like a Viking version of Gibberish Jungle.
More or less.
So what I like about this game is that like they still kind of follow a specific theme like Origins, but they're more loose with what they do.
They're loose.
Because like Origins, it worked fine how it the way it was, but like when you see a world,
Fuck, I gotta go.
the environment was pretty much what you got.
See you later.
You leaving now?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Alright, see ya.
You're recording this, right?
No, I'm just streaming.
Oh. So, yes, technically.
In a sense. Yeah, I don't know. Whoa, okay.
What happened?
I was like stuck in a weird animation.
Well, let me see. Well, I'm gonna see you in a second. Whoa!
Yeah.
I'm just surprised, you know, like, after playing, you know, like, wait, when was the gap between this and Origins?
Origins was like 2011, wasn't it?
And this was 2013?
I think it was 2013. It was
and, like, PS4 and all that were, like, a year later, right?
I think. It was around the time they were pretty new.
It's amazing, like, again, like I said, like I just said a moment ago, this is just a really, really well-made game.
Yeah. And all the...
Like, it just does what it needs to do, and keeps changing things up when it needs to. It's never a dull moment, really.
Yeah.
And of course, they keep how Origins did it, like, you know, checkpoints everywhere, lives are non-existent.
I think the checkpoints are even more generous in this game.
Well, would you say this game is also harder or easier?
That can be debated. Like like there are things I feel like are easier in this game and things that are easier in Origins, I guess.
I think things really just get harder when Murphy becomes involved.
Yeah, because like there's no like really hard final level like Origins, but I feel like like I feel like it takes a little bit more effort to get 100% in this game because of some of the side content you have to do, and
a number of teensies.
yeah, like Origins, like the most of the challenge in that was like getting enough lums for the Electoon rewards and stuff like that.
I mean, you also have to do like the time trial rewards and all, and
Yeah.
elections and all that.
I never really bothered to
Actually,
do all
I think
that,
it's
but
this game is like I think it's easier to get everything you need in a level, including the gold trophies here.
oh yeah, in terms of like lum counts, it's a lot easier.
Right, but you know, it's just that I think it's more like a Crash 3 versus Crash 2 kind of thing, really.
In what sense?
Like one game, maybe this game. I think actually this game might be easier, but at the same time, it's it's just hard. It's a bit more to complete. Like we can. Do you think Crash 3 is overall easier and Crash 2, assuming you're just going from start to finish? Or more comfortable, more like?
I'm not sure. Like, I don't really, like, I don't usually, like, play Crash games by just going point A to B, so I'm not really sure. Like, when I think, like, what's harder, I usually think of everything that you need to do to get to the end. But, I don't know.
I think, like, Crash 3, Crash 2 is also, like, Crash 2 is also easier to replay, because I think it's easier to 100%. Because, you know, there's not as much fluff, I think. Like, you know, the secret, it warps and all that.
Yeah. I think,
like, they're a bit easier to understand into, I think. For the most part.
Well, see, I really love doing those levels with the touch controls. It's like, you constantly have to be on your toes and everything. Yeah. But, I guess, like, I suppose if you're just going for, like, getting to Cortex, Crash 3 is a bit more simple to get through, especially when you add in the power-ups and stuff, but I feel it's more of a grey area when you consider 100% completion with both games.
Well, Crash 2, I still think it's like, because, you know, I think not kind of like, not necessarily going backtracking through the levels, right? It's like,
yeah.
That's what I say, it's like, you know, there's a lot, because the relics are involved and all that. That's what I mean by fluff.
Yeah, and it also kind of depends on, like, how well you're gonna be able to get through the gimmick stages.
Right.
Because that can be anyone's.
There's a lot
like,
less in 2, right?
Yeah. I saw someone's idea would be like have it so you go through a platforming section, do a gimmick for a little bit, and then end the level with a platforming section again. Kind of like how the waterboard levels in Crash 2 do it. And I think a couple levels in Crash 4 do that as well, I believe. Like, there's one where you start underwater, and then you go into, like, some laboratory thing.
I see.
So, you know. The relics just kind of make things a bit more complicated.
When you also consider they're pretty much required for the 100%.
Yeah.
Not even counting Coco's extra gem.
And I don't really play the game without getting that gem now.
And just I just don't really bother with gold relics really. I only just need you know, I'll get the gems, but I don't need Coco's gem. So I just don't bother.
Yeah. I think for me at least, when it comes to getting like everything, including like, oh my goodness, this is a nightmare. When it comes to getting everything, including like relics, for like both 2 and 3, I'd say Crash 3 is the harder time as a whole, but yeah, I don't know. At the same time, it can still be argued. Because I think the hardest Crash 2 gets is Cold Hard Crash, and even then I don't think it's that bad anymore.
Right. You get used to it after a while, but...
Yeah.
I mean, it still has its problems, and they still surface and they affect us.
Yeah.
You know, mainly the Death Fruit.
Yeah.
Like, once you get past the Death Fruit, then the level gets better.
Right. Like, the level itself,
it's just the tedium of it, and it's just the tedium of it as well.
Like, the level itself,
like,
I think, is one of the funnest levels to play through casually.
Right, but the moment you want to go for that gem.
Yeah.
It's just because if you're gonna 100% the game, you're likely going for both in one run.
Yeah.
So you have no choice but to do the Death Fruit essentially 3 times.
Yeah. One way.
Going forward once to get the gem, going backward, then dying to get back to where the Death Fruit was.
Yeah.
Then then going through it again, trying to get all the boxes. Then going backwards through it.
Yeah.
Just to get those boxes around the end of it, because you have to hit one switch.
Yeah. I mean, like, one way I tried doing it when I recorded for C's was get the Death Fruit gem, and on the way not break any checkpoint boxes at all, and like go through the Death Fruit with invincibility, kill myself after that, do the whole level like normal, and then go through the Death Fruit with invincibility. I tried that, but I lost Aku Aku, so it didn't work.
Well, dying was the key thing there.
Yeah. Like, if you like save up for an invincibility, then it makes things a lot
easier.
Yeah, because you can just like blast through the nitro section.
Right, because that's the main part. That's the main part that really messes it up.
Yeah.
Right at the end of the path too is the thing, and
yeah.
I don't know if I can say it got better or worse in the Insane Trilogy.
With the Death Fruit?
Yeah, like, because ice physics one thing.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, but change the ice physics is one thing. And like, I got used to them still for that Death Fruit, but...
Yeah.
That aside,
It's a hurdle.
Right.
I don't...
Cause like... Oh no, cause my main problem with the ice physics is actually it's not the going through the nitros. It's not falling at the end. That's my problem with the ice physics. I keep falling I keep falling through that part.
Yeah. This is a question though. Do you think Insane is the easier version to play or the harder one?
Of 2 and 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. One it's obvious.
Yeah, that's kind of a no-brainer.
It's just those 2 levels that nobody likes.
Yeah.
But Crash 2?
Because when I think
didn't really change. Like it's just the it's just the ice physics really.
Well, there's also those like octopus things in the space levels. Like the hitbox. You know how the electric hitboxes are all like weird and messed up in that.
You mean the waggly tentacles or something?
Yeah, those things. I guess they kind of make things a bit more difficult there, but Not in
I
the.
didn't notice it, to be honest. There.
Mm.
I love Rocket. I don't care.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the jetpack.
What'd you say?
I'm talking about, you know how like piston it away and
Oh, wait a
spaced
minute.
out.
Oh, you mean piston it away and all that?
Yeah, the things that have those tentacle.
Oh, the ones that can like put above their heads and all that.
Yeah, yeah. The hitboxes on those things are all screwed up.
I'm at least glad I've discovered something. Like when I went through that,
Hmm.
I did jump on the Death Root platform, then die, because oh god, but I want because I know about the thing that the if you activate the Death Root platform, it stays.
Hmm. Yeah.
You just gotta get on it.
Yeah, it makes things a lot easier.
So like, what I did was I did that. I died in the Death Root, right?
Yeah.
Then I went forward to do the main part of the level.
I wish you could jump back onto the Death Root platform to go back instead of having to kill yourself, though.
Polar Crash, as far as I know, is the one that does that.
Yeah, and it kind of has to. Also, do you notice on Cold Hard Crash, when you go back onto the Death Root platform to the regular level, it still plays the Death Root theme for some reason.
Oh, huh.
And I don't know how they didn't notice that, because like it always, I've heard it happen all the time for everyone. It's weird.
Yeah, because I have a Death Root theme stuck in my head now.
It's probably my favorite
Better or
Crash.
worse.
I do like that theme though. It's,
I'm not saying I don't like it.
yeah.
I do like it. It's just that you get sick of something after hearing it enough.
I think,
You know what I mean?
isn't, like, are Crash 2's, like, Death Root theme supposed to be, like, a different take on the normal stage theme? Or is it something else?
Yeah, the remixes.
Right. Because, like, Crash 3, like, basically remixes the main theme, more or less.
Die.
Yeah.
It's like pushing you.
Dang it.
Well, did you die again?
Yeah. So I like how the lum sound effect is a slightly modified version of the gem sound from Rayman 3.
Is it?
Well, not when you get in purple lums, but it's like a ding ding ding. It might not be the exact same thing, but that's what it sounds like.
Go, 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 go.
Go fist!
Sonic EX. What the hell?
I like how one of the
Ow, combo.
one of the event matches in Rayman in Smash 4 is literally called Gotta Go Fast.
Is that the one? Is that the one where? Is that was like Sonic, Fox, Captain Falcon,
I think so.
and who else? Ganondorf.
Yeah.
No, Robin.
I want that.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Wait, is there a thing if you go left?
I knew there was like things gonna fall, but
Oh, back here.
yep. Alright. I'm gonna just try and aim to get enough stuff so I can get to the Land of the Living Dead world. I'm not gonna touch Back to Origins at all.
The music.
Yeah.
That's how much is that actually?
It's like 400 teensies or something like that.
Is there something to the left there?
I don't think so.
Like
Oh,
when the
jeez.
first part falls down vertically.
Well, I just saw another teensy thing.
Door?
Yeah. But it was on the further to the right.
that's the king then. Right?
Yeah.
Are these sprites or models?
They
They
look
like sprites, but they kind of look like more. But they kind of have like the shading makes you think models.
They look too good to be sprites. I don't know.
Like I said, it's like I said, they look like sprites, but their shading makes you think models.
Yeah.
Left there. Is there anything there?
No, it just gets blocked off.
Behind you.
It just gets blocked off.
Not there.
Well, I'm
like the very first part that drops after you climb up the vertical, because there's like segments that the thing falls down into.
Well, if they put something there, that'll be really cheap.
You have to rush. You have to rush in and out. Is the trick.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand here then.
Anything?
No, everything just gets blocked off.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was just wondering. I'll let it crush you. It's just so sudden. Oh, you ever seen that Runaway Guys video I showed you where it's like they were doing the 2-player levels, right? They were doing the Dark Rayman, and they were doing like the rush levels, right?
Oh yeah.
And what they were doing, because they figured it's not gonna work with multiplayer, so they would go one at a time.
Yeah.
When Chugga tried going, it immediately considered them all dead.
Oh yeah, I think you showed me that.
It was the weirdest thing. I was like, what?
It's like, no, you can't get a chance.
No.
Oh crap.
Yeah, it's also important to remember that in these kind of in these levels, like how it started and all that, you have to there's only including the king and queen, there's only 9 to find.
Right.
Because that one that the magician ran off with.
Oh yeah. One thing this like I don't like as much in this game though is that there's no more sense of adventure really, because it's just like
Just stop the bad guy.
Yeah, and like it's more convenient like gameplay wise, but I liked it in Origins how it felt like an ongoing journey in a sense.
This just feels more like literal video. This feels like this could be more like an arcade game.
It feels too video game-ish, which is weird to say.
That's for better or for worse.
Yeah. Oh, you play.
Who cares?
Yeah,
Action complete.
The invasion levels, I think, would give Legends a bit of an edge in terms of difficulty to a degree, because like some of them can be really tough if you want to get all three.
Oh right.
All 3 teensies.
Is this the boss?
No, not yet.
Wait, why is Barbara?
Because it said it was a Murphy level, so yeah, there we go.
Were you trying to kill her off?
No, I was trying to get it ready.
Or just by putting her in the corner?
Yeah. Oops.
Yay.
This is a really weird setup.
Well, that happened. Just you crushing him.
Yeah, my finger slipped. Okay.
I think this is one of the levels they should aim to use in the Definitive Edition.
Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare.
We were also hitting the spiders on the wall, and you don't need to right there, I saw. Bro, this. When you're pretty sure the AI can do it decently well.
Alright, there we go. Oh,
Right?
man. Yeah. They're usually competent enough in what they need to do. Why am I grabbing this?
What'd you do?
I grabbed the gamepad for a second. Alright.
How are you playing as Barbara?
Hmm?
How are you playing as Barbara right now?
We move and nunchuck!
Okay. Boop!
This is harder than it looks.
Yeah, in PS4, like I said, Murphy acts context sensitive.
I see why they did this though, because like gamepad and all that.
We have to wait. Go back up. Oh no, you're right. Sorry, I thought it was the other way around. Zoom.
Oh boy, not one of these.
I think it's overall easier with the fact that it's Murphy being context sensitive.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Because he'll like in the later one when you know the lightning strike thing.
Yeah.
Like when Zeus is striking you down.
Oh,
always,
yeah.
As long as you have him activate it, right?
Yeah.
He'll always stay above you. I think he'll move on a course, on a set course.
Yeah.
And you just gotta hit the circle button to make him like change direction, and he'll do it in a snap.
Yeah.
Like he'll move at a good pace, then you just gotta snap to make him go back.
Right.
A little middle up. There you go. What does that
Oh,
humming even
oops. Yeah, I wouldn't.
What happened?
I pounded by accident.
Oh.
Oops. Not far enough.
What are you doing now? Oh.
Oh, there's a chase sequence. Oh,
That's
crap.
gonna be bad. Just run. Oh, it insta kills you. Also, how about those loading times?
Yep. Oh, what the heck? I didn't mean to do that.
What'd you do?
Moved something. I don't know how to.
I want to be a skewer.
Man, grab the
Chaotic.
thing. Thanks for
You
being.
like zoomed it into Barbara's face.
Yeah. I really can't explain how this works without, like, you really have to try this for yourself if you want to get an idea, because this is really weird to explain.
Like trying to use two controllers for this kind of thing.
Because I'm kind of just, like, trying to use my fingers while controlling Barbara with the Wiimote and nunchuck. And it's really weird.
You're, like quickly switching, like you're like holding on to the thing too as you're.
Yeah.
What? Oh.
Alright. Oh crap.
Oh,
Alright.
ah!
Ah! Nope. Alright, that works.
Oh, you got hit. Oh, whoa! That was... Wow.
Man.
Like... It looks so erratic.
Yeah.
Cause like I can tell you're trying to really quickly switch over.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was boned. Alright, at least I'm back here. I think in the other version, some of those fireballs are replaced with like ghost heads.
Hmm.
So you can
Did
actually.
you get 'em all?
Well, we're not done with the level yet.
Alright, now it's the boss, right? Oh, it's a chase.
Yeah.
Gotta do like that, like.
Yeah.
Oh, now this is weird.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
forget how this worked in the PS4. Like, how did Murphy work?
Yeah.
That is not easy looking.
Yeah. I'm not gonna bother with
This
this.
might be one to let him do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like. Most of this you can do, but like when you get to like the last world, it becomes almost borderline impossible.
Look at Murphy.
Yeah, I'm just spamming. Alright.
Yeah, at least Barbara knows what to do with her pathfinding.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we got everything. There's only really a few Murphy levels per world, so it's not that bad, but... The Wii U version is I think, is better played with at least 2 people.
Right. Well, this is probably a game that's just overall better with friends,
Yeah.
even with the slapstick in mind.
Yeah. I think yeah, I'd say Origins is the most focused single player experience overall.
Right. Yeah, this one obviously has a bit more on the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Helps you have I think it also helps that you have Barbara.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the main things about Origins is it was Rayman, Globox, and 2 teensies. So whoever has the teensies can tell each other apart.
Yeah. Oh, this is a chase level. I don't.
That said, who knows about what's it called? What was I gonna say? Like Mario Wii, like how you have 2 toads.
Blue Toad and Yellow Toad.
Right, I think they're a little easier to tell apart than teensies,
Yeah.
but still. Go, my
I
reliable
guess
Barbara.
Toads are also just more iconic, I guess.
I got a fireball like jolts with you, pretty much.
Yeah.
How do you miss that?
Yeah.
Oh lord. Oh, that looks precise. The cage cut. Oh lord.
I don't know why she charged that, but
Jesus Christ.
there are like daily and weekly challenges, and some of them are just like how far can you get in those Murphy stages, and
Those are kind of fun.
yeah, they are pretty fun.
I got the gold ones. Someone's gonna break your record eventually.
Yeah. It kind of makes you keep going though when it keeps saying like all the people you beat.
Right. Like I do like that. It shows like the 3 people behind you or something like that.
Yeah.
It shows like top 3 ahead of you, I think.
Yeah. Something like that. Alright. Now we got the
your own record.
huh?
And then like do you race yourself?
Like,
A ghost.
I don't know. No, I think the ghosts are all the other people who are like.
Kind of would like a ghost. You. Oh, it'd be cool faces. Writing your own ghosts too.
Yeah.
Like, usually those are kind of things that help you understand.
Yeah.
Like watching yourself and seeing where you went wrong.
Mm.
Lose the game back.
Mm. Usually takes a bit eating dinner.
I'm a dragon from the opening, I think.
Like the most of the bosses are blatant 3D models.
Right. Really, yeah, they're really cool models.
Yeah. I do like the bosses in this game though. They're a big improvement, I think.
Right.
And I do like that you actually.
I feel like fights.
Yeah, and you actually damaging them specifically, and not like weird purple pimple things.
Yeah, that's why they brought them back in the back to Origins levels.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I see. I'm looking at this level right now, and in my head, I just hear Castle Rock.
Well, we'll get to that soon enough.
Pump
back. Oh. Sounds like they're saying pump it up.
Pump it up.
Yeah.
Did you actually know they used the song Black Betty in the TMNT movie?
Did they?
It was during that bit where Raphael has the what's his Batman name?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The night something? The night watch?
Night Watcher.
Yeah.
Like he was going to the restaurant to get rid of it, to get one of the 12 demons, I think it was. It was a very small one, and as it was like giving him so much shit, he was just playing Black Betty.
Huh.
You can hear like Rice screaming around Raph.
And he's done.
All over the place.
Also, the boxing glove that acts as your projectile, for some reason yeah, it's unlimited. For the longest time, I thought it looked like toast. I don't know why.
You should just keep calling it toast.
Okay.
It's like actually like it was a really random joke. You've seen some of the salmonoids in for Splatoon 2, right? Like for the salmon run.
Yeah.
You know that one that looks like it's in a big metal car?
Kinda? Maybe?
It's called the Scrapper, but apparently my friend just calls it Lightning McQueen. There's an inside joke to that.
Oh my goodness.
Like,
Yeah,
it was interesting because she was in a call during that stream, but I just decided not to. I was just talking in the Twitch chat.
Right.
Fun.
Speaking of that, maybe whenever I get PS2 stuff sorted out, I might stream the Cars game for lols. Because it's actually decent fun for what it is.
Yeah. Well, I had the Wii version.
I haven't seen really any other version. I don't know if it's like different games or the same thing.
The main thing is just like it's like a big open world unless you actually go into a mission or something, right?
Yeah, and there's like weird.
Yeah, that's the same thing.
Yeah, there's like weird collectibles around and like. I know.
Oh right, like the envelope thing that takes forever.
Oh yeah, I never finished that because like, the world's too. The world's too big and like easy to get lost in, and not in the in a good way like Zelda.
I would correct myself. I did with a guide.
Oh. I didn't. Back when I played the game, I wasn't as big into the internet, so. And I don't know, I just Do you get anything?
I don't remember.
It just felt like busy work to me.
Uh,
I tried making
wow.
yeah.
Wow.
I tried making a point to get all the envelopes, but I just couldn't. They're too cryptic.
Oh god. I love it. And these are really good remixes too.
Yeah, they are. Also, with cars,
Yeah.
no offense to the people who like the movies and all that, but I honestly had more fun playing the game than watching the movie. And that's kind of sad for a licensed game.
I have the music in my head.
Yeah, boy. That drag that dragon screwed himself, Errol. He didn't do anything.
The one you're sitting on?
Yeah.
How are they all piled like this? There's literally just like a bunch of chaos going on in each scene, and we're just running through.
Yeah.
Like, enemies are just enemies.
Yeah. Also, with the way this game structures, going through the worlds and stuff, we already have access to all the main worlds. Like, man.
Scratch me, baby.
And like every world kind of follows the same general storyline in a sense. Like, there's a mission where the magician teensy thing kidnaps
Is
one of
running off of running off like one of the last teensies.
yeah, and then they like summon in a big guy and a boss and all that. Yeah, Chase.
Later on.
Yeah, it
At the
kind
end of the fight.
like they kind of just follow the same thing, which works fine, I guess, in gameplay. But I just wish there was more of an actual story.
Right, somebody here?
No.
Oh, hi. Wait, where are you? Are you at work or something right now?
No.
Where are you?
Train station.
Oh,
You're heading to work?
Yep.
Okay.
scratch me, baby.
Scratch it, baby.
Problem is, trains are fucked, so I might be late.
You're gonna send me that box and say 1 out of 49.
If you say 0 out of 57, that's what you need for the box gem, or for the blue gem.
Toy Story.
Is it- Cold
Which
Hard
is-
Crash, remember, has like over 110 boxes.
I think it's 155.
Oh lordy.
I
in gen-
don't want to go to work today.
I thought that
Okay,
so
then,
much.
Okay, then beat Cold Hard Crash 50 times, and you had to get all the boxes every single time. You mess up it all, you got to start all over.
Yeah.
Yes,
From,
but Harry, you don't work in weekends.
well, you also have like different weekends, though, is the thing.
Yeah, my weekend changes depending on the day, depending on the week of the month.
Yeah. But you still do get weekends technically.
Yeah.
It's just different times.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
reminds me, I gotta discuss with my mom what holiday days I need to work, because I need to work for the other 5 holidays.
Oh, for like Christmas.
Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day,
Oh,
New
right.
Year's Eve and New Year's Day. I had to work 3 out of those 5 days.
I would try getting
Probably the New Year's days I'll do.
Yeah, New Year's Day sounds good, because I would not...
New Year's Eve and New Year's Day I can probably do.
Because I would not work during... Like, Christmas Eve maybe, but not Christmas Day.
Right, and no Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
With me, it does. If I keep my job, it doesn't fucking matter. They will call me in for Christmas Day to do a single fucking plane because fuck me.
While you're in America.
I think what
Christmas bonus.
I think what my dad's job does is that the group kind of take turns on who works Christmas Day or something.
It depends who has the shift, but if you work Christmas Day, you get paid more.
Yeah.
This thought of something funny I can do now.
What's that?
I can pull out the random topic generator again.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Joey, what happened was during Rayman Origins, is during the last part, world, I pretty much just pulled up a random topic generator, and we just kind of went through it just by doing that.
Yeah. It got a conversation going, so is that...
Right. And you were doing surprisingly well, like, you're keeping your focus pretty well.
Well, yeah, I've grown, oh, hi, Trains.
You've grown used to it thanks to Let's Playing.
Let's Playing and just talking. I usually play games while talking to you guys on Discord, and, you know...
Oh wow, that guy didn't give you a chance.
It's kind of grown second nature to me now. Like, sometimes...
I need to get better at it.
Like, there are some times when, yeah, I have to just stay quiet completely. But, like, those are, like, the tense of the tense moments.
Like fighting an optional boss or something.
Sephiroth and stuff like that.
Right. Oh, shoot!
Why would you want to get outside of the level in Doom?
What?
What? Boundary break?
Is there a boundary break for Doom?
Yep.
Oh.
Did they just post it?
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oops.
Kung Foot? Nope.
Right, no, I'm gonna try and time this.
Good jump kick.
My bad.
There we go. Yeah, I do like these like the teensy rooms in this game, because in Origins, there are I think there are always kill all the enemies, save for maybe a couple, but
all the enemies.
yeah, and
You
they
get a lot more puzzles.
yeah they kind of just do whatever they want, which I do like a lot more, because it's kind of like what was it, DKC 2 bonus rounds compared to 1, where 2's a lot more varied in what they do.
One is just also the most random things you can think of.
Yeah, it makes sense in context, because they kind of need to focus on things that gives you lives more than anything. But I do think for what they did with killing all the enemies in Origins was done well enough for just that concept, because I feel like they did all they could.
Right, at the same time it does wear thin eventually.
Yeah. Because there's one I remember that's basically Angry Birds.
I think that was in the Swing Caves.
Yeah.
That's what the frogs are doing when they're hanging with the parasol gliders.
Hey Harry, I've been thinking out concepts for a Ruby OC.
Oh really? Okay.
Mhm.
What you got?
What you got?
Well,
Oh,
doing
one.
a Ruby OC,
Oh.
it's gonna basically be myself. So.
Yeah. What would you have?
Just be Sean.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I actually don't know. Probably a bike.
Lum count is hilarious. I guess I'm gonna be making black pepper fries now.
Do you even see this, Joey?
Nope, because I'm not looking.
You got 666 lums.
That's pretty genius.
If a devil gets 666, he just summons Amelia the hero.
Alright, I'm gonna do
The
that move.
chosen one.
I'm gonna do that level later.
Rescue Aurora.
See, the devil's gone to another world as a getaway from his main world, and he's just not being a dick.
Yeah.
He's still gonna take over the world though, one McDonald's at a time.
But it's not worth. It's not worth being a dick.
Not at this stage.
Well, the whole point is like he starts like human emotions start to get the better of him, and he like kind of just becomes a better person through like human experience or something like that.
Which kind of makes me funny how I think about how usually the devil's doing the devil's work is mostly the better option than following God's work in a Shin Megami Tensei game. Sad thing is, I'm not joking.
It's because devil's the easy route.
Devil's the easy route, and devil's they stole ultimately the better because the road's gonna get fucked over anyways.
Yeah, that's the thing though. Like a lot of games have it. If you have a dark and hero kind of thing going on, the dark version of route is usually gonna be the easier option because, say, in general, being like. Huh?
In Fallout New Vegas, the evil route is technically going by Caesar's Legion. And if you do that, then you've got to fight off the NCR.
But
and is that bad?
And most of everyone else.
It kind of depends. Like, most of the time, being the good guy is harder than being the bad guy.
They kind of make that point in like Undertale for some degree.
Undertale.
But of course, I'm just the guy who grabs an energy lance and runs around the wasteland killing both the NCR and the Legion. Because New Vegas should be free.
Undertale and maybe not for the right reasons, but Shadow the Hedgehog. Because you know how for the most part the dark
evil is just kill everyone.
The dark missions are usually less tedious than the hero ones. Not that that's saying much, but still.
Isn't neutral just getting the Chaos Emerald?
Getting a Chaos Emerald or just getting to the end of a level.
If you're a neutral run, the only time you have to follow a path, even then, is the very end.
Yeah, like there are some.
And even then, even then, following the good path is literally just getting to the end.
Yeah.
But what's the canon path?
No one knows. Like the final story.
I guess.
The final story is the only thing that really matters in the grand scheme of things.
Which kind of kills the point of you choose.
Yeah. I don't know. There's probably a canon like pathway minus the boss at the end, because they.
When you think about it, who cares?
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, if you think about it, good path is basically bring eternal peace to everyone. The only way to guarantee that is to kill everyone. With a chaotic path, you don't have to kill everyone, you just gotta fuck up everything to unrepairable standards.
Because here's the thing, like, the game kind of, like, makes it so, with the final story, it has to end up so the president is with, Thingy, the gun commander. Shadow has to end up inside the Black Comet, and it's just like, how I don't even know.
How do you get to the work?
I don't know.
I guess if you're going on the dark path, there's semi-dark. That's the Black Comet.
It took when the train's gone.
The level Black Comet is semi-dark.
Yeah, that's the one that would make the most sense.
If you're going for dark on that path until a certain point, there's that mission where you have to destroy the president's ship.
Yeah.
There's another train coming.
Feel something like that would feel a bit more makes sense, because you'll still be on the Black Comet, and for the most part, you'll be with the gun commander.
Yeah.
When I leave
They were-
next Thursday,
I think it's safe to say they weren't really thinking
until I get
about
to work.
Yeah, they didn't.
Story.
They really didn't think about it. It's like I've heard some people say like it's supposed to be like all hero, but when you like consider all the stuff that's going on in Final Story, that doesn't really make any sense.
Right.
So I don't.
All a hero
know.
would make sense, but
Yeah, in a way, but like when
How did Shadow get onto the Black Comic then?
well, it turned in the Pure Hero.
that's the final level of pure hero.
Final
But-
Haunt.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense with the president, because if you go in all hero, then the president never like went onto the went to the gun commander. Well, I had to evacuate.
You have to go through the whole Friday the 13th scene, or not Friday the 13th. What was that movie?
The only thing I can see, yeah. Yo, I like how the AI just avoided the lums.
Nope.
But no, it's like,
Well, you have more than enough.
yeah, but it's still annoying to look at. The only thing I can
I've been
think,
on that path.
the only thing I can think of, would be the president is just like, yo, I'm gonna chill with the gun commander because YOLO.
It's the safest option, to be fair.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, I guess when you think about it, no matter which way you go at it, he might have gone there regardless.
Maybe.
Because again, consider everything that's going on. I still would probably be evacuated, even if things were safe at the moment.
Yeah, I suppose. What it would.
Especially when you consider what kind of person he is. He's really important to the world. Oh, hang on. Hello,
Hi.
Mm-hmm.
Mom. Think so. Sure. That's what I usually get. Bye.
Jason.
Press F.
Sorry.
Press F to Jason.
Sorry.
It's fine.
My mom called me, and because this phone's actually better, it doesn't just cut my It doesn't cut my Discord call.
Nice.
Sorry, I stopped myself because I unplugged my phone. I unplugged my headphones from my phone.
Yeah. But go to the shadow thing. I think Johnny said this, but I feel like they should have just done, like, if they're just gonna do Final Story anyway, they should have just made it one cohesive, like, game.
Right. Yeah, the game probably overall would have been better as just one consistent path.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're gonna use all the levels, you can still use all the levels if you want. It's just that maybe just change it so that
Make the storyline more cohesive. Cause like
make the storyline more. Yeah, maybe get rid of some of the levels, but like some of them we don't even need. We probably don't need because like if you try to put them all together in one like half, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
I don't think so, anyways.
I mean,
we can try to put that together.
I mean, like, when I play like expert mode and stuff, and it just goes from level to level, I'm just like, man, I wish this was what the actual game was like.
Like when it does that, is it like it makes you go expert mode is every single level in a row?
Yeah.
Wait, does it just make you like, do a point A to point B kind of thing, or?
It's a point. Yeah, it's a point A to point B thing. And
So how does expert mode change anything?
Huh?
Does expert mode change the level design or anything?
Yeah, it's kind of, think of it like super hard mode from Sonic Heroes. It doesn't. It's not.
Would you say it's overall the better way to play?
To a degree, but you have to go to, like, so many
Hurdles just to unlock it.
just to unlock it, and it's not, the level design itself isn't that different overall. I think super hard mode in Heroes is overall the better experience, but I do like the idea of just like going from level to level like a normal Sonic game.
That's kind of the appeal of the what's it called in Sonic Colors?
the egg shuttle thing.
Yeah, it's shuttle.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
When you do that, it also feels more like traditional Sonic, slightly.
Yeah, though I don't do that often because going through all the levels takes a long time.
Although it is fun to rush through in one go.
Yeah, and it's fun how you get...
Like when you actually dedicate yourself to getting all the way to the Mega Wisp
Yeah.
machine.
And I do like how
I love
you... Oh, okay.
Dad? It's, what time is it?
Summertime.
It's,
Not...
3:51. Yes. I think Mom wanted to wake you up.
Okay.
Ah. Fine. Train.
Indeed.
Hey guys,
Yes.
it's summertime and everything is fine.
Lol.
What?
Bless you.
That or you dropped the phone, or whatever you're doing.
Yeah, I don't...
That was a sneeze.
Oh.
You dropped the phone with a sneeze.
Bless you.
Fuck everything.
Bless you.
Man.
I sneezed. Fuck my life.
I know, right?
True, I don't want to live anymore.
No, I sneezed in a public place. It's like, oh my god, why?
I feel very self-conscious about sneezing around people.
You cough and you pass out.
No, I just feel like one day I'm going to sneeze on a train and someone's going to be so OCD about it, it'll be called FEMA.
Oh, I barely got that.
What, the joke of the thing in the game?
Thing
No,
in the
you
game.
literally got just enough ones, but you missed the teensy, didn't you?
Yeah. You can afford to miss a few.
Right. But if you want to get the gold
So
teensy,
basically they just
right?
end up locked away in a tower forever.
No.
It's worse when you think about. It's worse when you think about how if you don't if you don't save a character in subspace.
Oh,
Cause like there's been several times where I be in the story of Subspace Emissary, and I forget Ike. So he's just stuck there as the world's gone now. As the subspace itself is gone.
he's dead.
Yeah.
Nah, you can free him from subspace just by...
No, because the subspace disappears and he like collapses in on itself after you beat Taboo.
Yeah.
Yes, but...
You can go back to the level, yes, but with that the story's over, so he's dead.
In terms of like actual like story context, he'd be dead.
Doesn't help that during the end bit, it shows like all the characters like staring at the sunset, and he if you didn't save anybody in a character, he's not there.
Yeah. And you can
Oh shit.
you can literally
You can
go...
technically beat the game with just the Kirby, Bowser, DDD, Ness, and Luigi.
Yeah, you don't have to save anyone. Huh?
I do save. What?
That's where I found Pikachu and Snake by accident.
There was a run where I just saved the ones that had cutscenes, right? So Link, Zelda, I saved because it triggers a cutscene to get Ganondorf. Wario because he wants to fuck with a DDD. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Or is there another one?
Did you
Oh no, because it starts with the cutscene of Bowser of like beating up on the trophy of Ganondorf. Then it cuts to Link and Zelda freeing Ganondorf.
Right.
And then Wario.
I think one thing, speaking of cutscenes, I think like that could be another reason why the Great Maze is disliked, because considering how long it is, and like the cutscenes that are such a big part of why you'd want to continue playing.
There's nothing out of it. There's none of that in the stuff until you get to Taboo.
Yeah. And it kind of like...
So it just drags.
So yeah, like the bad parts of Subspace kind of like become more obvious.
Right. It really is only the Great Maze that things really suffer, right?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
I mean, replaying the levels can be a bit tricky.
It's not really something to replay, unless you're playing with a friend or recording it.
Recording.
Yeah. Because that's the only reason I really play it again.
It's very fun to do both at once. Record with a friend.
Yeah. Because I played it, the first time I played it with my brother.
And did you have a lot of fun?
Yeah, it was fun. It was, I didn't, actually make my own file for it for a long time.
Well,
When I
you
play
guys,
Solo-
it's nice talking to you for like 10 minutes, but my planet needs me.
Hey, you're gonna have to
Go
go.
up.
Yep, because you guys always bitch when you hear nuclear sound effects in the background, which is actually just the fucking wind.
I was on the train.
Oh, those were trains. Not
Oh.
to mention the plane that flew overhead.
Oh. I like trains. I made you a pie. What flavor is it?
Pie flavor. Yo, AI, can you play the game, please?
I'm gonna do an internet. Ah! I'm gonna do a book. Aw.
Man.
Oh, Dad, there you go. Welcome, Dad.
Oh, right. I can pop those things. My bad.
Pardon me, Dad. Dad. I'll get that, Dad. Can you fold that? Oh, yeah, tell me this, Dad. You know what I'm doing, Dad. I'm stuck over here. Dad. I just realized something, Dad. This light was on. Oh, I didn't know that about that one. Oops. Me. So yeah, me and my friend just played a lot of salmon around the last night.
Off topic, but, yeah, sometimes just for lols when I, like, set up, like, package up Christmas presents and all that, I sometimes just put things like from Darth Vader or something stupid.
What?
I
Well, you just like, oh, it must be Harry. Pretty much.
Yeah, it's funny. Okay.
From the president.
I should,
Oh, you meant, yeah.
I should
You're
put,
one
like,
short.
I should put, like, Black Doom or something. And no one will understand it.
Shap, it's from Daddy.
Yeah, man.
Merry Christmas, son.
Oh, jeez.
Thanks, Dad. I sound more like Max. What am I doing?
Yeah.
That reminds me. I need to rewatch this movie.
I haven't watched that in years.
I really like that movie. It felt like a genuine like father-son kind of thing.
Yeah.
Considering it's goofy, and weird considering it's goofy.
Yeah.
Like, you can just tell because the best thing about that movie is just how much Goofy is just trying.
Yeah.
He wants to get closer to Max. He doesn't want to lose him.
Yeah.
And then there's like one of the more interesting bits when you think about it is like you know that bit it's like after Goofy realizes Max did change his map and all that.
Mhm.
It's like they're driving on and it's like there's an intersection coming up and it's like he's telling okay Max left or right. Like he's giving him another chance. He's giving him a chance to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Even though but Max still goes on with the lie.
Oh.
He was feeling guilty about it because normally a movie would like make him do the right thing at that kind of time.
Yeah. It makes it feel more like an actual.
Impactful and all that.
Yeah. And just it feels like an actual characters and all that. Because you know, like real life isn't gonna be as simple as that.
Right. Which is why I'm kind of glad they, in a way, it really, yeah, that is probably more of a, because like also how much he hesitated until the very end, but keep on with the lie.
Yeah.
Like it was just like what? And because like right at the last moment possible, making him go on to Vegas.
Hmm.
When because Goofy was just trying to take him to that fishing spot.
Yeah.
And like you can tell how upset Goofy is by the look on him.
Mm.
He's like when it cuts back to him in the car, he just has this like I'm really disappointed in you kind of look.
Yeah. Oh man.
But you can also tell that like I think at that point like Max knew that Goofy figured it out.
Mm.
By guessing by the amount of hesitation.
Yeah. I don't really remember too much from the movie, but
We gotta again. That's why I say I had to rewatch it. It's like it's
yeah.
also well, Goofy is probably one of my favorite Disney characters. Period.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because of how human he is compared to he's more human than you'd expect a character, especially a Disney character, or more so a character like Goofy to be.
Yeah.
Like you would expect Goofy just to be
Goofy.
He is still the bumbling idiot in a way,
Yeah.
but not as much as you'd think when given the right situation in the right situation.
Yeah. Like. I
But
know.
this is also why
When you
I really want to see. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, when you give like a character like a son or a family to care for, it kind of changes everything.
Especially when you actually make him feel more like a when you make him behave like a parent.
Like Bowser, for instance.
Right. Like Bowser Jr. was probably the real start of Bowser's. Well, Battle Paper Mario is the start of Bowser's like character.
Actually feeling like an actual person.
When you get the sunshine, with the fact that they introduced Bowser Jr. made him more relatable,
Human and all that, yeah.
Yeah. Say what you will about the voice acting in the scene and all that.
Yeah.
It still is really interesting to see, like, or in the comic even, like, with the implication of why he's taking peeps and all that.
Yeah, because it's heavily implied Bowser, it was like adopted or whatever.
Right.
And
but that's the one time, like, that's one of the game theories I think is actually pretty legit.
Yeah, I don't think there's really anything to argue about that.
Right.
Because it's like, you know, he was raised by Kamek, and he's clearly not his biological father.
Right.
And it's like, the only real reason why Bowser is evil in a sense is because Kamek was, and he kind of just had to go down the same path.
Right.
So, you know.
So really, Kamek's the real evil at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Considering Kamek's still around.
Yeah. I'll start invaded after this world.
Are you gonna do each invaded?
Yeah, you need to do like pretty much all the Legends levels if you want to have enough for the
Land of the Living Dead.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do every Legends level anyway.
I mean, like, it's probably faster, more quote unquote, in terms of number, in order to do the Origins levels.
Yeah.
Assuming you get them all in a good line. Assuming you get a bunch of them in a row.
Yeah.
But because you get at most you can get 10 per level at a time.
Yeah. I'm doing it like this because I've already streamed Origin a long time ago, but
we just let's played it.
Yeah, and it's good to just have all new content.
Mm-hmm.
I think overall Legends as a whole, if the seas runs or anything to go by, Legends is a little bit shorter. Like, I think
this is also ignoring back to Origins, right?
Yeah, I don't think that should be counted. Because
like if you include that, then it's longer.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Even if it's not all the levels, but I think they pick a good chunk of levels at least.
Yeah. Because like
I still haven't done all of them yet though.
Yeah. The Sea Sprain runs were about like I think Legends was like 2 parts shorter than Origins or something like that. So it's not that much. It's not that much shorter than Origins, but still.
I got that one toad enemy who was just walking normally, like, oh.
Yeah. Oh crap! I shouldn't have done that.
Back to Bowser for a moment.
Yeah.
It's and Goofy by extension.
Yeah.
Wait,
No, we're talking about how
right.
fathers and all that.
Yeah, like giving them a family really changed their character for the better.
For the better, yeah.
Like, if we didn't have Bowser Jr., Bowser would just be
the bad guy.
Whoa!
Yeah, I don't know how I managed that, but it's like the brain scratch one where he just went hype and just like slammed into the ground on those levels.
You just missed the gold though.
Yeah, I'm not bothering with those, so whatever.
But you know, yeah, he would just be the bad guy. He'd just be a big fire-breathing dragon turtle
thing. Yeah.
Bowser Jr. overall sparked a character in him.
Yeah.
Like, if we're gonna assume in the Paper Mario and all that, and Mario and Luigi, Bowser are separate things.
I'd like to think, like, Paper Mario, I think is just outright confirmed to be a separate universe. But I like to think Mario and Luigi is the same world.
Probably. That would make a bit more sense.
Yeah.
Although it also kind of because for a second I almost forgot that Bowser Jr. was also had a paper version in Stick Star.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, like how Bowser in Sunshine, like he's proud of what Junior was able to do, and that he wants to fight Mario again in the future.
Right. I'd be proud if I was Bowser.
Yeah. It's kind of
he's like spoken like a true Koopa. I think you said.
Yeah, and it's kind of makes you feel for them when it's like the implied like. Well, obviously Bowser's in love with Peach, but there's also the fact of he doesn't want Junior to go through the same life he did.
Right.
Like, it's obviously like forced marriage and all that, but still.
He whatever choices he really had when you think about it.
Yeah.
Or like, I think the game theory said that he doesn't know any other way.
Yeah, I mean, it comes back to like being raised by a bad guy in the first place. It's kind of
like a bad guy.
Yeah, he doesn't know really any other way to do it.
Right, and even it also does make you feel bad for the fact that at the end of the day he's still the bad guy, so you have to stop him.
Yeah.
Like even though at this point once we know more about his character, we want to feel we can still feel sympathetic for him. We still have to ultimately finish him and stop him from what he's doing.
Yeah, like when you're trying to like screw up the universe, you kind of need to be stopped.
So Galaxy 1, you mean?
Yeah.
That was just more Bowser being Bowser, ain't a bad guy there.
Well, he also feel like he was too much more than he could chew, I guess.
What was it like in Galaxy 2 again? Same thing?
More or less? I don't know, like...
I don't know if it's the same thing or it's just kidnapping Peach so they make a cake.
Yeah. Galaxy 2 didn't really, like, focus much on that.
I like what Johnny said during the Mario movie commentary. It's like shortly after Galaxy 1 was released, he caught a Mario movie on Comcast or something like that, and he goes, if I let the story go on ahead, it could end up like this. So that's why that's why I cut the story in Galaxy 2.
Man, alright, I need to stop dying.
Did you die again?
Yeah. man.
I can't even tell if this frog thing is trying.
It just looks like he's shooting wherever. He's getting me, so props to him. There's also just the fact of there's also just the fact of Bowser that he's just hilarious.
Yeah, make a funny character and you just immediately like him.
Yeah.
And it's kind of why, like, when I think I know you like Callie more than Marie, but like Marie's quips.
Yeah. Oh jeez.
She has good quips.
She does.
It's kind of weird when you also think about I think Pearl and Marine are kind of reversed slightly in terms of like who makes like it feels like the quips mainly come from Pearl, like but Marine is more like I don't know what I'm talking about.
Like it's like Pearl's more like Marie in terms of personality.
But, she's more. She has the energy of Callie though. I'll say that.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
She kind of like the way she acts and looks kind of gets more of a Marie vibe.
Finally got him.
Whereas Callie, who ends up being the butt of a joke at times.
Yeah.
Marina kind of suffers from that, or it's just like working. They work better when they're working off each other, though. I'll just say that.
Yeah, yeah.
They have a lot of funny moments. Oh, one of my favorite bits during the flight versus, you know how like you remember that roast they did like pretty much during when it was ketchup versus mayo.
Oh yeah.
When they did flight versus invisibility, there was a bit where it's like Marie ain't like Pearl is saying like you could just flying to supermarkets a lot easier, and then Marie's like, yeah, but you can just super jump there too.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, but you need a teammate there to do it in the first place.
Yeah.
Just
man.
stuff like that. I just like.
Yeah. Well, I like how it sounds. It feels like an actual debate that would happen in real life.
Yeah, right. Whereas like Callie and Marie just kind of gave like a little like jabs.
Yeah,
side.
Like
they give jabs at the other side. That's kind of it.
it feels more, for lack of a better word, video gamey. Which worked fine, but it just, yeah, it's just funny in Splatoon 2. Hi?
Somebody here?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh!
Nick?
Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just chilling.
Hi, Nick!
Hi.
Nice lazy Sunday day to just stay in and play League of Legends. Feels good, man. And by feels good, I mean, let's drop all the way down.
You're in a stream right now, by the way.
I forget. Do you have Splatoon too?
No, I don't play that.
There was a Splatfest yesterday. We lost.
Rip. Oh yeah, Vampires won, right?
Yeah, Vampire versus Werewolves. We got swept.
No.
Lol.
Yeah, we got swept during that one.
Rip.
No.
Like popularity barely, and they at least the popularity is a little closer than it usually is.
Right.
Cause that one's very whatever. Popularity in that kind of sense, at least, is a bit more, you know,
Balanced.
it's not as obvious.
Yeah.
Like ketchup versus mayonnaise. I saw ketchup winning the popularity there like a mile away.
Yeah.
I forget who won Pokemon Red versus Pokemon Blue.
What, Red versus Blue? What the fuck?
No, and Pokemon in Splatoon 1, there were in one of the Splatfests was Pokemon Red versus Pokemon Blue.
Yeah.
I thought that was an actual Red versus Blue.
Oh.
Side versus Church. Warthog versus Puma.
man.
But yeah, but there was never one like SpongeBob versus Patrick.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
I think Patrick won. I think I was SpongeBob though there in that one.
Mm. Alright, time for more lucky tickets. Yeah, we were just talking about like Bowser and stuff.
Character.
Yay.
Yeah, actually, hang on. I'm gonna go online and look up the Splatfests.
Hmm.
Just because these that way.
Yeah. Oh, you should bring in the topic thing.
The tower generator.
Yeah.
I'll do that in a little bit. Oh yeah, Nick. I got a new Android phone.
Which one?
Android LG G5.
How's that going for you?
Pretty good actually. I made my standard IMs now. I made it based off the Persona 5 messaging.
Oh, I had that too. It's a great app.
Of course. All right,
Hey,
let's see,
where are we meeting up? Oh, you know that hangout on the. What is it? Like a.
the mall,
Was
I
it?
think it looked like a mini. It looked like a mall.
I thought it was like a walkway.
Actually, thinking about it, it looked like considering the view, it looked more like an airport.
Isn't it
You know what
like
I mean?
above? Isn't it like above the subways or something like that?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. When I get to it, I'll recognize it though. And I'll
Hmm.
give you
Alright,
the
yeah.
answer. All right. All right. Yasuo bot lane. Let's go, dude. Oh my god.
Splatfest.
Fuck me. Our team comp looked like absolute shit. Like absolute dog shit.
There was
Please
actually
die.
Japanese one, so you might actually have an input on some of these, Nick.
No, I don't actually, cause I don't watch it. Dude, I don't watch
What?
Splatoon. I don't really see the. I understand it's a good game, but I don't really. It's not my genre, you know.
Right.
Yeah. It looks like a good team-based game I can actually play.
Yeah. I've gotten more into shooters over the years.
Well, I meant like I'm just gonna read because Japan and during the first game, America and Europe and Japan had their own separate Splatfests.
Right.
I think they're all the same now with
Are they all the same?
I think they're all gonna be the same because they're tallying because I think they're putting it all together now with Splatoon 2.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I think it's a little easier to like do, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, because
Alright,
they had to.
Splatfest in Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, it would. I see them. It would take more effort just to think of different ones per region.
Alright, I'm not gonna read who won popularity and all that, but I'll read each one which one was. All right.
You know.
Alright. And by the way, each one I read from left to right is Team Cali and Marie's thing. Then Marie's.
Right.
Alright. Let's see. North America. The first one was cats versus dogs.
Yeah, I remember that.
Dogs won.
Rip.
I think I like dogs more, but I live with cats.
Yeah.
What about you, Nick? Which one sounds better to you?
Cats, cause I love cats.
Same.
Oh my god.
Hit Morgana.
Cats
Well,
make
I
my
told you,
heart
I'm
melt.
not a cat.
Cats make my heart melt.
Alright, next one was roller coasters versus water slides.
Worse.
Coasters.
Worse slides.
Coasters won.
Yeah.
Aha.
I didn't participate in all of them. This is the first one I did. Marshmallows versus hot dogs. Like as a campfire treat. That's
Oh,
kind of obvious for popularity.
that's stupid. Yeah.
Marshmallows.
Yeah, I'm personally not the biggest fan of roller coasters because I get woozy really easily.
Yeah. I like, but for marshmallows and hot dogs, I like hot dog. I'll eat hot dogs any day, but as
Hot dogs are fine.
Treat, marshmallows is obvious.
Yeah, like you're not gonna see someone like doing that.
I think the popularity vote was like huge.
I don't want to retry that.
You know
Alright, Autobots versus Decepticons.
Autobots, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. Really,
Autobots for me.
You're working with the enemy.
I'm not
Well,
really.
guess what? Decepticons won.
Yep. I'm not really a Transformers guy, so I don't care either way.
All right, next one. Art versus science. Art.
Science.
Yeah. I'd
Fucking
go for
science, dude.
Art one.
science, of course.
Yes, of course, science.
Preference for traveling. Cars versus planes.
Planes.
Thing is, I've never actually been.
I've never been in planes. So I'm a little scared to do that. Still.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I've never actually gone
Yeah.
on a plane either, so I can't.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, we don't go around as much.
I'm sorry, but still, what?
Cars.
I'll. Yeah. Well, I want to go. I want
No,
to
but
travel
anyway,
some.
Yeah, sorry. I do want to travel someplace too. I do want to
Yeah.
see Japan for myself and all that. I want to like fly over to visit Harry and all that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
But you know the funny thing is, if I read the Splatfest without specifying that it's that's a method of traveling, alright, you would have thought it was the movie Cars versus the movie Planes.
yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Except they're both shit.
What?
Cars is better.
I don't know actually. That's actually a good point. I actually don't know which one's better.
All right then.
Like, I'm just expecting Jason now to just not say anything, and just appear in my house.
All right. Okay. This was a
Follow
dumb one.
Lewis's teleporter.
Oh hi.
Hi.
Hello.
This was. All right. As of this next one, the results of Splatfest were like wins times 6, so they were kind of So the winner is gonna be kind of skewed.
Oh god, he's crazy!
Right. What's the best? Okay, pirates versus ninjas.
Ninjas!
Ninjas.
Fuck yeah,
Pirate.
fuck yeah, ninja,
Pirate.
fuck yeah. What the fuck? No, I
What about you,
understand
Harry?
No!
Ninjas.
Oh, I'm fucked. Oh,
Pirates won
Oh.
by a lot, by the way.
Oh.
No, but they got crushed in popularity. Pirates got crushed in popularity, but that didn't matter. In fact, that because of the wins times 6, that made it worse for ninjas. In fact, it's gonna get even worse when we get to a European one. I read later. All right, burgers versus pizza.
Wait, what?
Holy fuck.
We're talking about Splatfest. So like that happened.
Yeah.
Burgers versus pizza. Which one do you prefer?
It should go by internet values. The popularity should be in pizza's camp.
Yeah, burgers won that because you're right. All right, then here's a fun one for you. Naughty versus nice.
Always not.
I'm a nice guy, but naughty won.
Damn right.
Would you rather visit the past or would you rather visit the future?
Future.
Future.
Future, yeah.
Because the future can
Future.
change.
And
But past one.
man. See, I don't.
Because
I mean, to be fair, if I could time travel to one thing, no consequences, it'd be to go back in time to the Globe Theatre to bitch slap Shakespeare.
okay, because the thing is with why the wins times 6 made things really stupid, right?
Yeah.
Is because basically assume like a big team, one team is like 80% popularity, 20% popularity.
Yeah.
It's meaning that like because of what they do is in a lobby in Splatfest is like once you have a team set up with randoms, what they do is like they have to wait for another team to generate because they can't find another team like for Pirates and Ninjas in that case because the ninjas couldn't find another team pirate. Couldn't find a team pirate because of how low they were. They just kept fighting team ninjas, so they kept giving them games to play. At least.
Yeah.
Which they increased their Splatfest ranking, but that didn't matter for the Splatfest in general.
Yeah.
So the few people who were able to play, so basically the small team of pirates were able to constantly play ninjas, so their scores mattered.
He condemned the minion wolf.
Get it?
Yeah. It was a big issue with Splatoon 1.
Holy fuck.
Right.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Anyways, next one is once it scrolls up again. Pokemon Red versus Pokemon Blue.
Red.
Blue.
Red. Red.
I have no say in this, so.
Red.
Hang on, guys. My mom's calling me.
Right.
Hello?
Why is this AI is retarded? It just walked into a spike.
Hey guys, press
I
F
think
to pay
they're
respect to my wallet.
Huh?
It sounds like they're in a fucking car in like a Taiwan, like going through a tunnel or something.
Actually, I'm at an airport.
What?
Oh god. Oh god, he's fucking here. Fuck me.
Hang on a minute.
Actually, I'm at
yes,
the
not
airport.
really.
So.
Hang on. I'm
No.
gonna mute them.
God, why the fuck is Jarvan down here?
I'm coming for you, Jason. I'm at the airport. What are you gonna do now? Instant silence.
Cause I would be like, oh yeah, I fucking Garden Central. Let's go, dude.
Yeah, so Jason,
Oh.
what's next Flatfest?
Nothing.
So Jason,
That is something
can I
bad.
have your soul for free to do with whatever I want?
Mm,
Your silence will be an answer of yes to me.
stupid place.
Cool. You know how
Excellent, Jason.
Jason saw.
Yep.
Oh, there's this video where
And then make him buy an Xbox.
there's this video where this guy just goes like, hey Dominic, if you wanna do this stuff, then keep snoring.
Spiders.
Oh crap, he's not going back.
Sorry.
Hi. You know, Jason, Joey now has your.
Sorry about that.
Jason, yeah, Joey has your soul.
You belong to him now.
Oh, hang on, wait, my thing's muted. Wait. There we go.
Joey has your soul.
Sorry about that.
And he's gonna make
Sorry.
you. He's gonna make
Sorry,
you. sign a
thank you.
contract and
I was Pokemon Blue on that one.
Joey
Would you
has.
rather build a snowman or a sandcastle?
Jason.
Snowman, motherfucker.
Joey has your soul now.
He's gonna make you sign a contract, and you're gonna become a magical girl where you like watch all your friends die. You know?
Rip.
Fuck you, Cube.
I know, fucking QB, dude. What a horse.
Snowman, by the way. Okay, SpongeBob versus Patrick.
SpongeBob, motherfucker.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
No opinion.
Andy.
Patrick.
Sandy?
Wait, holy shit, that'd be so troll.
Patrick won.
Oh really?
Would you rather go to a fancy party or a costume party?
Costume party.
No.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a costume. Yeah, costume parties are cooler because I like the scene, the costumes though.
Yeah.
These
Yeah,
Yeah,
AIs.
but the costumes are usually shit, whereas if you go to a fancy party, you can mingle and socialise and have fancy
Holy
food.
shit, we got first chair with our shit bottling. Let's go. Dude.
Fancy one though.
Damn right.
What?
There actually is a separate kind of event for Europe, but let's see. Yeah, okay, this one's pretty easy. Are you an early bird or a night owl?
Night owl.
Night owl.
I don't even need to say it. Why did the AI keep on walking into the spikes?
And night owl won.
Nice.
Of course, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
And the last one was Callie versus Marie. But that was a worldwide event, so Marie won that one.
Yep.
From
Yeah,
what
no
though? What series though?
Splatoon.
Oh well, okay.
The Squid Sisters, which one is better?
Calamari. Yeah.
Calamari. Lol.
Calamari demonstration.
Alright.
Oh hi.
Oh, hi. Are you streaming?
Not yet.
This shit,
Alright.
I'm just getting everything
alright.
prepared.
Oh shit,
Alright,
the whole gang's
you're-
here.
Yeah. Europe and Oceania had their own Splatfest too.
That's the wrong
But,
button.
look at these lists, they're kind of stupid.
I hate these AI.
The very first one was Rock versus Pop.
Hey Lewis,
What?
you know the Ruby Chibi series?
Yes.
The episode where Pyrrha comes out of fucking nowhere.
Whoa.
in that bit,
boy.
Yang is saying, and then they said,
Bumblebee.
or like, yeah. It's funny when you know GIF names.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you
Otherwise,
guys rock or
talking about
pop?
Transformers.
Hang on a minute.
Rock.
Oh.
Rock or what?
Rock or pop?
Rock.
Rock hard.
Rock.
Rock one.
Yep.
Yeah,
Just
because
pop it.
now I'm on the Europe and Oceania. ones.
Oceania.
Oceana.
Yeah. Eating or sleeping? Which is
Sleeping.
Sleeping.
eating.
Eating's overrated.
Lewis.
Sleeping's like dying with none of the commitment.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Are you? Do you prefer eating or sleeping?
Me.
Yeah.
Both.
Hmm.
No, but I'm
Holy
not
shit.
really sure.
So much damage.
I'm more eating. I can't. I don't even take naps.
No. God.
Naps are honestly some of the best things.
I'd imagine.
See, I don't take naps. I just sleep for like stupid amounts
Ult
of
him.
hours.
Ult him.
I only take naps if I need to.
Right.
See, naps can fuck you up if you don't know how to do it properly.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Eating won that one, by the way.
Yay.
Next one.
I blame
North Pole
America.
versus the South Pole.
North Pole.
North.
Wait, what?
North Pole.
North Pole or South Pole?
South
South
Pole.
Pole polar bears.
South Pole because
Why?
penguins.
South Pole won.
Yay!
Oh,
Penguins roll.
Singing versus dancing.
Singing.
Dancing.
I'm a bad at both of them.
Dude, who gives
Oh
a
no,
fuck?
no, guys.
But
I
I'd
know
rather
what one.
sing.
Shut up, Lewis. Jason, sorry, fuck you. You know what one? It was trains.
Huh.
Anyways. Messy room versus tidy room.
Messy room.
Messy.
That's my
I
room
like
all
a
the
tidy
time.
room, but I can't
I'd
clean it.
rather have my room be tidy, but it's messy.
Whenever
right.
I try cleaning my room, it gets dirty in like the next day.
I can't. Yeah, I just can't. I just have trouble figuring out how, basically, kind of how to start.
Yeah.
So I just give up.
It's like chaotic, organized chaos.
Yeah.
I just need to take a bin bag to my room.
Messy one.
Yay.
I've just got to get an extra
Europe-
large bin bag and just put everything in there and think, suck it.
Europe also had a cats versus dogs, but cats won that one.
Yay!
Yeah. Yay.
Yeah, I think Europe just likes
next one.
cats more than America.
Yeah, the next one was zombies versus ghosts.
Zombies.
Who won that?
Ghosts.
I can't. I don't know.
Actually, I'd say
Shut
zombies. Zombies have a set of rules. You know what a zombie's gonna do outside of variation. But with ghosts, it's like, pick your ghost.
See, I just don't like ghosts.
But that's what
Well,
makes
I
them
know-
better.
I know what you
I'll
mean
say
by that one.
zombies. But ghost won.
The only ghost I like are
I like
boos.
ghosts.
I only like boos. Because they're cute.
I don't really like ghosts. Oh, fuck it, chill.
Alright, this is a funny one. Pro pineapple on pizza or anti pineapple on pizza?
Oh.
Anti.
Ha!
Bro. Fuck you, it's good.
It's not. fuck
Anti.
off. Yes!
I don't like topic. I don't like
You're
topic.
all mainstream trash.
You're mainstream
You are
trash. Who won?
all
Who won?
trash.
Annie.
And
Yes!
Andy, hell yeah, dude.
you're all trash. I don't
I
care
wonder
if
what
it's
the
law.
actual
I
popularity
will
vote
break that law.
Get off the PlayStation, cat!
That's not a Splatfest.
And that's why I'm dogs.
No, if you got little Pomeranian, that will sit on your PlayStation quite nicely.
They're going to Dragon. They're going to Dragon. Fuck.
My baby
Next.
cousin is so fluffy.
Next one.
Holy fuck.
Would you rather be fit or rich?
Rich.
Rich, dude. Rich. Who?
Yeah.
Fit when you all that
Rather be
Yeah.
fucking money, dude.
Fit
Get-
or rich?
Rich.
Who needs money when you look this good?
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think this is when you're. I think this is starting around the time that they did the times 6 thing, right?
Mm.
Because I'd rather say rich too, but fit one.
What the fuck?
Well, you can
Damn.
just like spend money to make yourself fit. So like, bruh. It's a loophole.
Because the result, Nick, the results of Splatfest back then, before they introduced Splatfest Power, like the latest one, was wins times 1. Sorry, it was popularity times 1. It was originally wins times 2, then wins times 3, and then 4. Then it was wins times 6. And when it was wins times 6, that's when things got stupid.
Fuck Annie.
Annie, are you okay?
Are you
No,
okay?
my
Are you
team-
okay, yeah?
My team's a bunch of interns.
There was also
You're
Pokemon
an
Red,
intern.
Pokemon Blue in Europe, and Blue won.
Alright.
Alright, instead of Pirates versus Ninjas for Europe, you had Barbarian versus Ninja.
Oh, I still pick Ninja.
Right, so this is what my stream looks like right now. When I
No,
start.
you
I'll get on my
piece
tablet,
of
but
shit.
I would pick Ninja, but Barbarian won.
Dude, fucking ninja.
See what I mean?
No! Fuck!
Stupid.
Fuck me! Fuck me!
Pirates would
Because
kick
let's say-
ninjas' asses.
Fuck me! Fuck me! Fuck me!
This is funny.
Can I just say ninjas don't exist?
Hold up!
You can't prove ninjas exist.
Oh my fucking god.
Rip.
Why doesn't my
Also,
Yasuo
ninjutsu's not a
when
thing.
I know-
Whereas pirates are still a
Now
thing.
he ulti and then he dies. Fuck.
Hey guys, ninjas don't exist anymore, so that's why pirates are better.
Don't
Because
BS
anyone
me.
can be a pirate.
Don't BS
What just
me. They're
happened?
alive. They're alive.
Everyone died.
Harry,
Yes?
what do you think of my stream thing?
Wait, you have a link? Where is it?
Hold on.
Hang on. I'll pull that up in a second. Now that I'm dead. Wait,
Where is...
Hoverboard versus Jetpack.
Oh, is it?
Hoverboard versus Jetpack.
What the?
Hoverboard.
Hoverboard. Jetpack's a little generic.
Jetpack's bulky.
Oh yeah, I do
Hoverboard's
like that
fast.
layout. I also like the use of the Corrin and Lucina sprites. Are they animated?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'll go to...
In fact, I'll start streaming now just to make sure.
Do you have a link to it?
Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming.
Let's see. Oh fuck, I hate when I do that.
Alright.
Page. Let's see. Here it is. Next one. Yeah, Hoverboard won, by the way.
I would probably go Jetpack just because it feels I'd feel
Dude,
safer.
hoverboard, dude. I can find. Dude, Harry, why wouldn't you do hoverboard? Because then you can go full Sonic Rider. It doesn't have to be on the Connect anymore.
Also, best before you
It's
ask, yes,
real
I am wearing a
fucking
Christmas
life.
onesie.
Oh, no, I go Jetpack just because I'd feel more safe. Like, hoverboard would be more cool, but yeah.
Dude, hoverboard, yeah.
You had another response.
No one said you had to use high altitude.
Well, I know, but...
Hoverboard versus Jetpack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say hoverboard.
Hoverboard won.
Hell yeah.
Makes sense.
There was another Spun versus Patrick, and Patrick won that one too. The next one was Black Tie Event versus Fancy Dress Party.
Stream looks
Wait, what
fine.
was that again? Wait, which one was that?
For Europe, they had Black Tie Event versus Fancy Dress Party.
Black
Black
tie.
The wind!
Face the wind.
Oh, crap.
Praise the sun. Praise the moon.
Alright, here's an interesting one. Would you ever go on a world tour or a space adventure?
World tour.
Space adventure.
World tour.
I'd go world tour because then we can meet each other.
Yeah, no, I
Right.
want to go on a world tour.
But if we all went to space, then we could all go to space together.
Yeah, and what?
World tour. World tour won.
Hell yeah.
Bitches don't know the joys of space. You shoot in
What
space.
is there to
Or
look
be
at
in
in space? What is there
Well-
to look at in space? Oh shit, here we go. It's time for the turnaround.
Japan had their
But
own
you got warp
Splatfest,
drive?
and they're
One.
very different.
What's the what do you call it, like the?
Oh my god, you.
Oh, I have an ad right now.
Forgot how long ago I streamed. So yeah.
No, the stream looks fine to us.
How's the audio?
The little I heard of Jason, it sounded okay.
Wait, did that cut out?
No,
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do animate. That's cool.
I'm gonna put the menu music for Sonic Mania on, so
Oh, okay.
just to make sure it's okay.
Alright.
Let's not talk about that game for a while, please. That game's hard.
What, Mania?
It gives me nightmares.
Right?
Hey guys, do you want to play Cuphead?
Oh, you don't want
Wait,
to talk hard.
Cuphead?
Fuck you.
If you want to talk hard games, then there you go.
On
Uh,
Mother's
Do
Day?
you want to play?
The only one who probably
Pong?
you have any kind of impact on this is Japan.
There you go.
Splatfest is probably Nick.
Yeah.
All right. The first one was rice versus bread.
Rice. You eat more rice. We ate rice more than anything.
Right.
Holy
The first
fuck.
one was
Rice won.
Hell yeah. Rice.
I don't
Is
know
it
what
just
these two
me?
are.
More rice.
Is it just me, or is there like am I hearing two Sonic Mania themes?
Hell yeah.
I'm not hearing
Is
any.
it just me?
What?
Is it just me, or is there like the?
All right, this one. I don't know what this is. Red Fox versus Green Tanuki. I forgot what aren't they like takoyaki things or something like that?
Teriyaki is awesome.
Or takoyaki.
Takoyaki? Want some takoyaki?
I think Red Fox and Green Tanuki are that.
No, I'm gonna.
Isn't it a place?
I'm just gonna finish this level and stop streaming.
Oh, this is an interesting one. Lemon tea versus milk tea.
Lemon tea versus
Lemon.
milk tea, dude. Milk tea.
Milk tea.
I manage a fucking milk tea plate. I have to say that.
I don't even drink
By the way,
tea.
for that Splatfest, yes, the milk tea was white. Ink.
Man.
I could
So
But
it's
they did the same
basically-
thing during ketchup.
Was
during ketchup
yellow
versus
tea
mayonnaise, and then
yellow?
Male people
basically-
talking all at once again.
Hey
Sorry.
Jason, I think you should talk
We should
first.
unlock it.
Shut up.
Anyway, how's audio now?
It sounds pretty good.
Give me a second.
To me, it sounded pretty good, but I don't know anything.
Yo. We gotta fight. Let's go fight. Let's fight.
Alright.
Let's fight. Fight with all your might.
Okay, what?
Oh,
Um,
okay. Hold your thing for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna stop shooting on my side. So see you guys next week. Okay, bye.
There's two